Guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to talk some business nail stuff. So I'm not quite sure what to title this. If I should title this Nail Talk, Biz Talk. Give me some suggestions, guys, in the comments below. Today I wanted to talk about you wanting to do nails. You went to school, now what? So, what are your options and how that works? So this video is going to be a little longer because I'm going to kind of go over just some options of where you can work. So you find a nail school, you take your test and you pass your state board. That is the easiest part. I know it sounds really intimidating. Every state is different on what the requirements are. In California, it is 400 hours for your schooling. It's hands-on, practical, and the book stuff. So that part is easy when it comes to the business. So you take your test, you pass, and now what are your options? There are a few options I'm going to go over. Everything, there's going to be a lot of different scenarios, so just keep in mind I'm just going over a few options that I know I'm aware of. So what you can do is I'm going to start kind of from the least expensive cost to you to the higher cost, or easiest to hardest, I guess you can say too. So you can start off by working at a commission-only salon. Those are kind of like the discount nail salons, $20, $25 full sets. I'm sure no matter where you are, they have those kind of salons, so you know the kind of salons I'm talking about. They are commission-based. They tend to be located in very high traffic areas, easy access to them, so maybe next to a supermarket, or they're just positioned where there's a lot of high traffic because that's what they want. They want people in and out, and that's kind of how it normally works. So normally the prices are set and you get a commission. They supply all your product. The commission can range 40-60, 50-50. You really don't have say in the product at all. It's kind of just what's there is there, and you probably still have to buy some of your personal things that only you use, like your brushes, maybe certain nail polishes that you might want to carry, or nail art supplies. So you still probably have a little bit of cost for that. So there's that option. Then you can go into a full service salon, which, they have hair, they have, it's a full service salon. And they do have nail salons that are kind of like that as well, like a higher end nail salon. I haven't really run into too many that are, in my opinion, very high end, that take care of the clients and take care of the nail techs. So I haven't run into a lot of those places. So salon, like a full service salon, and typically with those kind of places, it is a booth rental. So you pay X amount of dollars per week, whether you have clients or you don't. You are in charge of your space and you pay your rent. It's kind of like you're renting an apartment. You pay it whether you're there or you're not. You signed, a contract to pay that. So every place is a little different. With a space rent or booth rental, sometimes they allow you to, or they'll work with you and do a commission. You supply all your own product when you are booth renting. And same if they allow commission to help you out, you still will supply all your products. So just to get you going, you have some supplies from school that you can kind of use if it's of quality. But you're going to need your LED lamp for your gels, all your acrylic products, your nail polishes. Everything you need, you're going to have to supply. So just keep that in mind. Nail supplies can be super expensive. So, as you guys know. But if you can find a place that works commission, like that lets you do commission, and you can kind of build up a little bit and then go to booth rent, that would be a great way to start. But like I said, you are in charge of your space. So you are paying a rent weekly, no matter what the scenario. So if you're sick, if you need to take maternity time or a vacation or anything like that, you're still in charge to pay that space rent because it's set for you, So, and another option is to get a studio suite. Those are typically like a building that has a lot of suites inside of it. So there could be hairdressers, estheticians, massage therapists, whatever, that are in there, and they're all renting a suite inside. Each suite is its own space, so it can go anywhere from 200 square feet to 400 square feet, and you pay for your space. But you can run it however you want to run it. You can work whatever hours you want to work. So that's kind of a plus about those places, but they typically tend to run a lot higher. For nails, you know, say a booth rental in the second scenario is $100. For those spaces, they run about double what a nail space is in the second scenario. So it could be $200 a week. So that can be kind of pricey. If you're just starting out, I wouldn't recommend going into a salon suite type of deal, because you're going to start from nothing. You're opening your own salon inside of a salon, if that kind of makes sense. So those are kind of 3 options that you can go over. Every city is going to have different places to work. Think about what kind of services you want to offer, because if you only want to focus on natural nail care, maybe think about working at a high-end spa salon, because typically they won't want to do acrylics or anything like that because of the smell. So really think about the services you want to offer, the kind of clientele you want to attract, the kind of money you want to make, the hours you want to work. There's so many factors that go into the place you want to work. So I'm just going to give you an example of what worked for me and what I did. So I got my license. I found a salon that was recommended to me to go apply. It was a full service salon, and they were willing to do commission. I still supplied all my own products. So that was everything from polishes to acrylics to pedicure supplies. I mean, everything I had to have. They just supplied me my desk, my chairs to sit in, and a light. And there was a pedicure chair. So I did commission for a few weeks. It was positioned in a very high traffic area. There were a lot of chain stores next to us, so walk-ins galore. And I really feel that helped with my business grow really quickly. So after a few, I think it was just only 3 or 4 weeks, I went straight into booth rental, and I had pretty steady income right away, because I wanted to make sure my clients were satisfied and happy, and I did everything I possibly could to really build my business. So, and I've moved a few times since then just to find the right fit for me. As I grew, I just needed more, so I kind of moved around based on what I needed. So really think about, what you want to do. And I mean, I love doing nails, but still at the end of the day, this is my living. This is how this is the income that I use to raise my family and, help with all that stuff. So, determining prices too has a lot to do with, where you work, because if you're working at a place that's maybe not kept up very well, you're not going to be able to charge top dollar. So, just keep all that stuff in mind. And I think that's the hardest part, is of choosing the place, because no matter any of those 3 scenarios I gave you guys, you're still going to have to hustle. You're still going to have to grind every single day and treat it like your business. This is something that's going to blossom into something awesome. So just really treat it and put the time and effort into it. Like, treat it like you respect it. It's not just some, oh, I feel like going in today, or I feel like, you really have to grind. And, I think that's the hardest part, that most people think that, oh, I can paint nails, you got your license, cool, that the clients are just going to fall to you, and they're not. You have to really market, advertise, do whatever you can to get people to sit in with you and show them why you're different from somebody else. A realistic time frame to build somewhat of an established clientele is 1 year, and that's with being there at least 30 hours a week. You have to be there to take the clients, so you can so people know you're there. So it's going to take people probably 3 times, 4 times to hear your name and say, oh, okay, let me go ahead and try that person. So you just really have to put in the time and effort, and you're going to make money along the way. So don't get me wrong. You're not going to be just sitting there for a year not making any money. You're going to make money, but it's not going to be very consistent. So just, put the time in, guys. And, I know it's hard in the beginning. I've been there, so I totally know what it feels like, and especially having nowhere to go. So I want to do these videos for you guys to really help you, because I had nowhere to go when I first started YouTube videos, and that kind of stuff wasn't around. So I was just I would read blogs and, kind of just do the best I could. But thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to have another video about pricing, so look out for that. And, hopefully this was helpful. Let me know if you guys have any questions or comments. Comment below. I respond to about 95% of all the comments. Even if they've been asked 10 times, I still respond, because I appreciate you guys taking the time to even ask a question and watch the video. So thank you so much. And, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.